you look at them like they don't deserve to get money. They don't deserve to get free health care. They don't deserve to get free school. They don't deserve to get a higher minimum wage. You look down on the poor as you have to fight the government to get VA benefits. You have to fight the government to get money they promised you. Don't you understand? The government is cruel to the veterans and the government is cruel to the poor for the same reason. For the same reason. You thought that they would give you money, even though they don't give the poor welfare. You thought that they would give the veterans their VA assistance and they would give the veterans their money, even though you didn't want them to give the money to give welfare benefits to poor people in Memphis, to poor people in Alabama, to poor people in Texas. Now you've learned something. The whole time you were thinking that the poor didn't deserve their money. That's why they weren't getting it. No, the poor aren't getting their money because cruel men are keeping money from them that they deserve. Those same cruel men are going to never pay veterans of the Iranian war. They're never going to give you your money either. Maybe one day you'll realize that your enemy is not poor people in Alabama who don't have health care, who can't afford to go to school, and who can't afford to feed themselves. Maybe the cruel of this world who look just like you. Maybe you'll realize that they're the problem and not the poor. Is there anything else?
Wow, sir.
Please.
Got more on Netanyahu.
Let's go.
Has officially overwhelmed the host. Benjamin Netanyahu suspects that there were contacts between the U.S. and Iran. Okay, quote, Israeli intelligence has obtained information indicating that contacts may be taking place between elements in the Iranian regime and elements in the Trump administration regarding a ceasefire. Israel is concerned about the possibility that the U.S. will act to end the war before achieving all of its goals. So in other words, Israel is spying on us in order to get us to continue to fight their war. There are even reports of them planting mysterious spy devices near the White House. Because God forbid, we might want to do something in our best interests for once. I mean, Marco Rubio straight up admitted it, that we are fighting Israel's war. This is so deeply embarrassing that we have lost total control of a client state that has now gone completely rogue.
Well, that's what happens when you elect a pedophile to control the military. What you should ask yourself is, why did you do something like that? Why did you do something like that? You know why. Because you're a pedophile too. You see, you don't care about morality when you choose a leader, when morality is the most important factor in choosing a leader. And the Christians are the same way. You Christians out there, you're no different than Donald Trump supporters. All of you Black and Latino Christians, you're looking at Donald Trump like, how could you elect a pedophile as president? How could you make a pedophile your preacher? How could you do the same thing? Don't you understand? The Republicans have simply done the exact same thing that the people in Eddie Long's church did. They did the same thing. You did the exact same thing. You're looking at Donald Trump like, how could you elect a pedophile to be president? You elected Eddie Long to be your bishop. You elected T.D. Jakes to be your bishop. You elected 1,000, 1,000,000 sexual deviants to lead your congregation. The Republicans voted for Donald Trump for the same reason. That's all. They did the exact same thing that you Christians do. You Christians don't care about the morality of your leaders. If your leader, what's that guy down there, Jamal Bryant?